Honestly, I have no idea how I'm getting this video out to you guys today, man. I've been busy all day. This is the first chance I've got. But hey, I'm sorry for the late upload. We got 15 days in a row keeping the streak alive. But don't hold your breath that it's going to last much longer, guys, because the official news that we're getting from 2K this week is my team and the W, week of August 11th. But next week we have 2 cassette tapes here: my career, NBA, and community content. So you guys already know community content is going to be the big one, but you won't be getting it from me first. All right, but you already know as well that even if it's not official news from 2K being announced, we do get news from Zach Timmerman, our build guy, Mike Wang, our gameplay director, Uncle Demi, our not inside source of the game, and sometimes other people as well. Okay, so it might continue, but just don't hold your breath. We're probably going to miss a day or two coming up soon, guys. Anyway, Mike Wang on Reddit. I have not seen a single person post about this. You're able to search through every single post someone makes on Reddit, and this one didn't really get a lot of likes, so maybe that's why people didn't find it. But I was looking through them posts. That's right, Mike Wang, if you're watching this video, I know you're a big watch collector, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why he does that on his main Reddit. I guess he doesn't care. But anyway, this is a very important post right here. Okay, it says that last sentence is key. If you play good defense, teams will not be shooting 70% from 3 on you. Of course, talking about in 2K26. Paint and mid-range scoring is very strong this year. I'm surprised reading that because how much stronger can mid-range shooting be than it was in 2K25? Mid-range shooting was really good. I mean, it was quite literally the meta. So I'm not really sure. Paint scoring, I know paint scoring, the whole logic of that had to be redone badly. All right, you can be a 7'3" center and get stuck in this canned animation from a 6'4" guard, and all of a sudden you can't make a contested layup even though he's 6'4". I'm dunking that thing in real life if I'm 6'3". But anyway, guys, you've seen, man. I mean, you're not going to be shooting a very high percentage if you play good defense. That's what I've told people about RNG. People are like, oh, I don't want people to be shooting 100% from 3. They're not going to do that if you play good defense. If you time your shot right, you shouldn't be rolling the dice praying that it goes in. You know what I'm saying? RNG is so dumb. So dumb. I can't believe there's people that even back that up in this game. Random number generator. But Swag Godly, Joe No's teammate, said, hey, at Baluba, quick question for the build specialization. Does permanent mean we won't ever lose the max +1 or max +2, and we can switch out different badges in that slot that still falls under the specialization that was selected? Or does it mean we put a badge in that max slot, it's permanent? Kind of like how the badge elevators were and we can't switch out different badges. Like having 94 steel using max +1 on interceptor to go from Hoff to legend, but then get +5 cat breakers and turn my 94 steel to 99. So now I have legend interceptor by default. Can I now switch my build specialization max +1 from interceptor to like paint patroller or something? And he's just reading this courtside report that said permanent max +1 and max +2 badge perks. So if you don't understand really what's going on right here, he's asking, once I put that max +1 on, will I be able to change it like you can this year in 2K25? Or are they saying it's permanent, as in when I put on this max +1, I cannot move it anymore? Okay, you see what I'm saying? I cannot move it to another badge because they didn't really explain it. So anyway, we actually got an answer on that, which I was very surprised about. And both of these things that we just seen, I feel like are pretty big news, especially what Mike Wang just said. I mean, I would say it's huge, okay? It's some pretty important news, like paint defense and people not being able to shoot good, all that type of stuff. Anyway, Zach Timmerman replied, and he said, it's permanent in that it doesn't reset each season. You can swap badges in and out as much as you want within the save file. So that's huge. We know that some of our max +1s and max +2s are going to be permanent from the build specialization stuff once you unlock it. You don't have to unlock it again in another season. I mean, that's just crazy, right? But there is going to be at least 2 other max +1s, 2 other Max Plus 2s, and we have no idea how we're going to get those. Of course, most people, you can assume one of each of those are probably going to be in the Season Pass. Are both of them going to be in the Season Pass? Either way, 2K is going to make so much damn money from having Max Plus 2s. Like I talked about it in a previous video, where lots of people this year buy the Season Pass to get their Max Plus 1, because by the time the season's over, they might not even be level 40, or they might have like just hit it, so they don't get to experience their build where they made it around having that Max Plus 1. I mean, there's a lot of people that have the disposable income, and that's what they do. I'm not mad at them, bro. Spend the money how you want. You could be spending it way worse, in my opinion, okay? I'm not here to be your financial advisor. All right, some people try to act like that, but dude, if it's both like 2 Max Plus 1s, 2 Max Plus 2s, 2K is breaking every single microtransaction record by a mile. I think they're already going to, because now we have Max Plus 2s. So people, of course, are going to be buying those at the beginning of the season. I did a 60 to 99 Wimby no money spent video, and you guys seen inside of that, it took me like, I think it was almost 400 games to hit level 40 in a season. Of course, that was without the 10% bonus that you get from pre-ordering the game and stuff, because I was on a brand new account. But still, that's insane. Like, most people are not going to play that many games in a season, and if they do, they're not going to play much more, so they don't get to experience having that. Now we got Max Plus 2s. Yeah, nah, everyone's going to be buying them. I mean, it's a literal, in a way, pay to win. Okay? I'm sorry. It really is, because when the season comes out, let's just say you have 1 Max Plus 2 and 1 Max Plus 1 that you get from that. Your build is a lot better than someone who is not paying for that until, or at least not, you're not going to play someone that has that didn't pay for it until much closer to the end of the season, right? A lot of people say that 2K is pay to win. I really don't think so. I think it's pay to play. All right, like, yeah, almost everybody pays to get their VC up. You're not really even at this point playing many people that are grinding the game out for free and then earning their builds 99. Some of you guys in the comment section do, man. I've done it 2 years in a row now. I've done 3 different builds like that. But I'm saying most people don't. Okay, so it's pay to get to that playing spot. Then you do have some pay to win things like this year, how we were just talking about how you can pay to get that Max Plus 1. That puts you at a competitive advantage, right? It definitely does. Now you've got Max Plus 2s. Then you've got Gatorade. Then you've got Jump Shot Boost. It doesn't mean because you paid that money you're going to win, but it does put you at a higher chance of winning, and 2K is widening that gap even more for the guys who do have that disposable income to have that advantage. They're doing it more and more slowly, real slow. So you don't really complain that much. Many people, they're not focused on it. But over the years, more and more money can be squeezed out of each person that really wants to have that advantage. And if you're a creator, if you're a stage player, if you're a pro-am player, if you're playing for money and wagers, all that stuff, a lot of those guys, they need that advantage. If you're playing for money, you're buying it, okay? Anyway, guys, I feel like that wasn't really a yap because it was just so fluid, but you know, you let me know in the comments. I'm kind of rolling right now. I'm kind of on fire if you guys can't hear it. Anyway, we have a question. Is the custom jump shot creator easier to navigate? Yes, we've added a search function that lets you quickly find a specific player's base or release. You can also now favorite animations, making it easy to find your go-to options. So I like that. Another quality of life upgrade, just like searching through the animations in the builder, which I said I didn't personally care that much about because I'm like a kind of a nerd when making my builds. You guys know I make everything, all right? I'm the build master over here, okay? I got a 6'2 PG, 6'6 Wimby, lock. I mean, you could go on and on. 99 dunk build, 99 3 build. I got it all, okay? We play everything. Pick and roll. 5 out. It doesn't matter. We run the offense through the center sometimes. But for the people that especially don't play the game that much and don't remember where these animation requirements are at and the good ones, the really good ones that you're going to want when you make a build, stuff like that, awesome. I love the quality of life, especially for people, you know, that don't have the time. Just like the new rebirth system. Love it, okay? All right. The next one is, does height affect the size of your green window? For example, will a 6'8" player have a bigger green window than a 6'10" player when every single stat is the same? Heights will not play a factor in the size of the green window on open shots. So if the 6'8" and the 6'10" players have the same ratings, they'll have the same sized green window. Now you might be like, what? Obviously, but there's actually a lot of people, even Iggy Mo, who is a former 2K League player, he still plays the game pretty competitively, I think, who says this year that like a 6'8" green window with the same ratings and a 6'10" just is not the same with how RNG works and all this stuff combined inside of that. And I don't know. You guys know, man, I got a 7.3 win beam. That thing is sparking when I got my jump shot correctly. But I want you guys to see this, man, from the builder drop. I just thought it was pretty interesting because you can go through like the 4-minute video that 2K made and you can pause through. There's little tiny frame by frames that they didn't really want you, like they did want you to see it, but they wanted you to go back in and pause. That's the only way you'll see it. And one of them was when searching through the animation glossary, there was a free throw, as you guys see, called Grandpa Style. So I guess maybe that's the Rick Barry, you know, the one that I've been using. I used it in 2K24 and stuff like that. Like there's a one-handed one as well. I don't know. But also, I want to let you guys know, man, like I said, man, I'm making these videos as long as I possibly want them to. I'm not saying I'm trying to make them half an hour long. I mean, you see the last few videos. They've only been 15 minutes or so, somewhere in there. But I see a lot of people like, or not a lot of people, some people, they're like, bro, you made the video 10 minutes long so you can make money. That's not how the system works anymore. It's only 8 minutes. It's been like that for 3 or 4 years. Go look at all the news videos I've posted this year and tell me how many of them are right at like 8 minutes so I could get paid. Okay? We're not lengthening the videos on purpose. I just like to talk about things. And most of the people that have been subscribed to me for a long time and watch these videos, they feel the exact same way. So I'm going to keep yapping, okay, if I really want to. Anyway, guys, you need to see the last video. If you haven't, you're missing out on a lot. There's a lot of news right here. Click it, tap it. It'll take you to it. If not, I mean, it's your loss. It's your loss, buddy. Okay, you're missing out on the info. I'm just kidding, man. Click it, tap it if you want to. And I'm out of here. Peace.